that's something else I could use your help with. Another comment I got is this story, at least the first 3 chapters doesn't feel, I'll just use this word, Afrocentric enough. It doesn't say what people think it should say. And to me, I'm okay with that. But it did hit an insecurity of mine because I don't necessarily feel I need to explain myself once it's out. Right. And let's be clear, it's not out yet. But I don't intend to explain myself once it's out either. Because in my world of real estate, the work must stand on its own, long past you. So I'd be curious to really chat it up with, as we unpack all these stories.
Fiction is work of the imagination, and works of the imagination, they only depend on the imagination of the creator, and you have no grounds to feel ashamed that your imagination isn't what somebody else's imagination was. Well, you just say to that other person, well, you've got better imagination. Well, go and do your imagination. This is mine. And you have no responsibility to anyone.
I love that. I appreciate that, Patrick. Keep that in mind. Yes, Gold Coast. As depicted in the texture, the style. So what I didn't say before, there are some images depicted in this document that are not AI generated. This is one of them. I will point out the ones that are not. But again, this is one of them. My artist friend, Jacob Noble, he helped me out in creating, a map for the world. It'll look familiar because we did nothing different to it. It's exactly as it is depicted on Google Earth. And what we did to embellish is 300 years in the future. The intent is that everything is where it's supposed to be. Problem is, you can't see it. It's overgrown by nature. It's overpopulated with wildlife. The civilian I shouldn't say civilian, just the population in general, human population around the globe has been decimated by this virus that I didn't mention that you hear about in the Dallas chapter, right off the cuff, and I relate it to COVID. And immediately after COVID, the waves of people that did not survive COVID, I significantly increased that in this world to the point to where 300 years in the future, the world you knew is no longer. And now there aren't nations. Nations don't exist. There are territories, and territories are in short supply because territories are protected by the most powerful beings in whichever culture owns that territory or controls that territory, I should say.
No,
and so,
sorry. Quick question:
go for it.
Is there
please
an approximate number of humans left remaining?
I can't give a number because I sincerely don't know what makes sense, but I will put it to you like this: 10 to 12.
Okay.
Colonized locations or territories, I want to call it, on this planet 300 years in the future. And those territories, so we know we're going to Africa, right? Specifically, we're going to West Africa. The rest of Africa is uninhabited by humans.
Okay.
Only on this coast will there be a population in Africa.